Would it be alright if I just stayed with you tonight? And before I go, will I ever see you again?
Hey guys, how are you? So, it's a Wednesday, it's Happy Hump Day, and I wanted to do this video. I got asked this question a few weeks ago, and I've been talking to a lot of my friends, and this has come up a lot within myself. So mostly this is me just giving my advice. My advice is on how to get over an ex. Ooh. And this is an ex that you've really loved, someone that you've really spent a lot of time with, that has captured a portion of your heart, if you will. So somebody who really awakened a lot of love within you. And so my advice on how to get over an ex. The best advice, and this is what I've realized on my path, the best advice I could possibly give is that it's never going to happen. We are never going to get over our exes. We're never going to get over the people that have awakened a deep love within us. And we're not supposed to. We're not supposed to get over those people. On our journeys, we're going to come across a lot of people that are going to help us feel a lot of things, whether it's frustration, whether it's hope, whether it's sadness, whether it's depression, whether it's joy, whether it's love. We're going to come into contact with a lot of people, a lot of expressions of ourselves, and they're going to help us learn things along our journeys. Now when it comes to these romantic relationships, the love that is awakened within us when we're with this other person should not ever be resisted. We try to get over these people because we want to get over the love that we feel for them, when that's not the purpose of the heart. What I've really realized is that the purpose of our hearts are to feel love, to express love, to feel that warmth in that heart area, and to express that outwardly to as many people as we possibly can. And so the people that come into our lives, whether it's parents, families, friends, relationships, but mostly when it comes to that experience with another person that's going to awaken that romantic feelings and that different type of love. Ultimately, we are all love. But when it comes to that person awakening that deeper love that you really couldn't understand before, that's something to hold on to. And I think the difficulty comes, what I found, is that the difficulty comes when we attach the love that we feel to that person. So instead of just acknowledging the love that we feel and that being grateful for the person that's awakened it, we attribute that love only to that person. Do you see? Can you see that in your own experience? I know I can see that a lot in my own path. With the one girl that I've only truly loved in that way. I love all of you. But in that way, it's a different type of love. And in that way, in that romantic love, I tried so hard to get her out of my head and to stop thinking about her and to just let her go and to get rid of those feelings and stop feeling what I was feeling. And it wasn't until I started writing just in my journal to myself and until I started really meditating on it and asking myself, how am I going to get rid of her? How am I going to get rid of her out of my heart and out of my mind? And I realized that I wasn't supposed to get rid of her. I was supposed to be grateful for her because she awakened this deep, deep love that I could have never imagined if I hadn't met her. I didn't know I could love so deeply in that way until I met that person. I call him my Uncle Davey. He said the exact same thing to me on my birthday this past year, this 26th birthday. He said, "You gotta be grateful for her, Zach, because you would have never realized how much you could love her till you could love somebody else until you met her." So we shouldn't try to resist getting over our relationships. What we can do is we can accept that we still love that person. It's been over 2 years since I broke up with this girl, and I still love her. Still love her just as much as I loved her before. And what I know on my journey is that that is just a stepping stone. Because each person we come into a new relationship with will awaken a different type of love within us. It's not always going to be the same love. It's still kind of a romantic love, but it's all very individualized. Oftentimes, what I've seen is that we resist the relationships. We resist these people. We resist them within our own self. And we fight allowing that love to flow. And in fighting that allowance of the flow of life, of the flow of love to move through us, we're fighting all of life moving through us. How to get over an ex is impossible to explain. Because ultimately, for each person, it's going to be different. For each one of us, our journeys are going to be different. But I know that on my path, I realized that as I accepted that I truly still loved my ex, as I still loved her, I still love her. As I realized that, as I was able to accept that, then it no longer had any power over me. It no longer ruled my world. When I would see things that would remind me of our relationship, when I would see things that would remind me of experiences we had, when I would see her, these emotions would come up. And I would go, "No, don't come up, please. I don't want to feel you anymore. You're ruining my life." And as soon as I realized, oh, I don't have to fight them. I can just accept that they're there still. And it no longer had any power over me. And then I could continue on with my day, not all flustered and confused and worried and sad, but I still loved her. I could just accept that I loved her. And I'm going to love a lot of people. We're all going to love a lot of people in our lives. And that's a great thing, because that's what we're here to do. We are all love. We are here on this earth to express love in as many ways as possible. And so, we don't have to fight the love that we're feeling. Just feel it. It's okay that that person is with another person, or that person no longer wants to be in a romantic relationship with you. If you can separate the attachment of the love to the person, then you can have a broader experience. If I no longer need to attribute, to attach the love to this woman that I loved so deeply, and I can just attribute the love that I feel as a gift that she has helped me awaken within myself, then I can be thankful for her. I can still love her because I experienced so many wonderful things with her. However, I can understand that that love has always come from within myself. When I can realize that, then I can be free. Then I can get over my ex. And I can move on to new experiences with other people that will awaken a different type of love within me. And that is what I've realized on my own journey. So this may resonate with you, it may not. But I think that's it. That's really all there is to it. For myself, what I've realized on my journey is that's really the ticket, is to not resist the love that I'm feeling for that person, is to accept that. I don't have to belittle that person in my own mind. I don't have to talk badly about them. You know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it comes up. We're all human beings. I do it too. But we can be grateful for the love that they've awakened, and be thankful for them, because truly they're just an expression of ourselves. They're a mirror of us. So if we can love them, we can love anyone else. And I think that's it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is an interesting topic. I think I'll probably do more videos on breakups and things like that. But I love you guys. I always love you. You know that. That's never in question. And I love any questions, comments, concerns that you have. I always love to hear your opinions. They're beautiful. They're perfect. And I love you.
It will give in to fear and choose life undercover. She said love only knows if it's special enough, then we'll choose one another. We'll choose each other. And I can't breathe without you, and I don't. And I